Hi Gems, it's Heavenly Hope here, and I hope you're having a good day or night, depending on when you see this video. Um, I have been gone from my YouTube channel for a few months now, and I've just been dealing with a lot of my own personal problems, my own personal issues, and I kind of just disappeared. I genuinely just disappeared. I was still posting on my TikTok and my other social medias, but it wasn't as frequently as I would like. But when it came to YouTube, I completely forgot I even had a channel. But I will be trying to post more because it's something I really want to do now. Now that I've been working on my mental health and the personal issues in my life, I want to start posting more. So yeah, welcome to episode 14 of Hope's Hot Topic. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and being patient with me. Anyways, today's topic is about forcing unbelievers to be Christians. Now, as a Christian myself, never I never really had a strong faith. My faith was never as strong as it is right now. That's what I'm trying to say, basically. Because I'm a born again Christian. I've been born again too many times to even count. You see, I grew up in a church, right? I grew up in a church every Sunday, and I have people in my family who are, Christians as well. But one thing I've realized is that once a Christian, well, some Christians, not all Christians, but some Christians, when they see that you're on the wrong path, you're going on the wrong path, they want to help you, right? They want to do everything in their power to help you and help bring you to Christ, right? Which is where this whole topic comes in. Because I believe while they're trying to help you, they're doing it in the wrong way. They're doing it in a way that makes it, if it's forced, right? And with my experience, that is not going to bring anyone closer to God. It's going to pull them further away from God, if anything. Because I've been there. Genuinely, I've been there. So I say all this to say you cannot force someone to follow God or to give their life to Him. That is a choice that the person have to make themselves. Like on my walk with God, I've made several choices, good and bad. But in the end, I chose to follow Him again. And I do it again. I do it again. I would choose that option over and over. But you see, over the years now, I have made that choice for myself because it's what I wanted. I made that choice for myself. No one made that choice for me. I chose to decide that I wanted to pursue God more seriously. Like I said, it's some Christians. Some Christians do this. Not all Christians are like this. But at the end of the day, the decision is not ours to make. Yeah, we can plant the seed in someone's life. Yeah, we can talk to them about Christ. We can do all of those things. But in the end, they have to choose to listen to our advice. They have to choose to pick up their cross and deny their flesh. They have to choose that, hey, I'm going to follow God. They have to make that decision. We cannot do it for them. So why are we trying to force our beliefs onto non-believers? Like, why are we forcing them to follow God? It's a choice. God didn't force us to follow Him. He didn't tell me, Hope, you need to follow me. You need to do it. You don't have a choice in this. No, He didn't say that, and He never will. So why are we, as His children, saying that to His other children? Because yes, we are all His children. We're all His children, right? So why are we saying that? Why are we forcing other people to follow God? Because I realized it pushes them further away from God instead of bringing them towards God. Our relationship with God is something sacred. It's something that cannot be forced. It can never ever be forced. Because if you have to force a relationship with God, you do not have a relationship with God. Matter of fact, if you gotta force any relationship, that's not a relationship at all. Because a relationship should not be forced between two people. Okay, so I had to pause the video real quick because I had an idea. that was not in my notes. A relationship is a connection or a bond between two people. A connection and a bond between two people. And connections are not forced. Bonds are not forced. They're not. You cannot force a connection with somebody, same way you cannot force a connection with God. So please, stop trying to do that. I get that you want to bring that person close to God. I get that you want to save them. I get that. Trust me. I've been there. I get it. But forcing them, shoving God down their throats, shoving the idea of them becoming a Christian that down their throats, it's not gonna make them want to follow God. It's not. Mm-mm. And I'm speaking from experience because a lot of people growing up, I lost my way so much. Because I would go to church, but I wasn't really, you know, I wasn't really connected with God. I would go to church on Sunday. I'd read my Bible on Sunday. I'd praise dance on Sunday, and then Monday to Friday, I'm a whole different person. So yeah, you have to form a connection with God, and that connection cannot be forced. You have to be willing to give your life to God. You have to be willing to deny your flesh every single day. You have to be willing to make the sacrifices to follow God. By sacrifices, I mean losing some people, losing some things that you once loved. But that is a topic for another video. That's a topic for another video, okay? So, my Christians, my fellow brothers and sisters in Christ, we need to do better. I get wanting to help people, wanting to bring them closer to God. You want them to experience God's glory. I get that. But forcing them is not the way to go. It's not the way to go. Okay? We need to do better. All right now. Anyways, this is Heavenly Hope. I am signing out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm gonna try my best to post more. I'm gonna try. And remember, I love you, and so does God. Bye.